Hello guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel focused on AI and automation workflow. So today I'm gonna share with you how we can create beautiful professional presentation slide using AI, right? So if you follow my channel, so that you can see that apart from end-to-end automation workflow, I'm frequently upload the AI trend and AI's innovations presentation, right? Maybe once a week, and then with the presentation slide. So most of them are generated by AI. I can share with you that. And then I just need to spend a few minutes or maybe less than 10 minutes to build one. For example, like this one about the AI trend, right? So the beautiful presentation slide with some visualizations. Maybe this one about rack assessment, right? So rack assessment, and then with the chart, with the workflow, something like that, or maybe about fast VM, a very simple one. So all not generated by AIs. And then I'm gonna show you how to do that without any additional tool or anything. So I can build it with less than 10 minutes, and then I think that you can do the same, right? So if you are someone who working on the company, and then you require to create the presentation slide, maybe short, right? For example, 8 to 10. I haven't tried a bigger one, but less than 10 page, so it's will working stunning, right? But more than that, I'm not sure. Okay, and then it create a presentation slide taking a lot of time from your side, and then you're looking for some AI solution. So yeah, this video is for you, right? It's not gonna replace the professional designer, PowerPoint designer for the professional content publishing company, but if you create a slide for your team to training, or maybe a short presentation for your client, something that it should be totally fine. So yeah, let's check it out. So if you want to follow with me, you need ChatGPT. Okay, so I think that's nowadays we use LM a lot in our work, right? So it can be ChatGPT, it can be Germany, it can be DeepSeek, it can be group, but I think ChatGPT is kind of popular, so I'm using this one. And then you need VS Code. We're not writing a single lab course, but we need this. Okay, I'm gonna show you later. And then if you questioning that there's some AI tool out there can help us to generate AI presentation from AI. Yes, I agree with you, but I'm not sure about quality. The first thing, and the scan thing that they're gonna charge you for $20 or $40, something like that. And then there are a lot of AI tools, right? So AI for generate presentation, AI to generate a portrait, AI to generate the proposal. So you end up with a lot of AI tools, and I don't want that. I want a simple and easy to use. So I'm gonna use ChatGPT. Okay, so let's start. Okay, first here ChatGPT. So let's say I want to share with my team about model context protocol, right? MCP. So it's a hot topic recently, right? And I want to share with my development team about that. So first, I'm gonna ask my ChatGPT assistant hey, let's have me lay out presentations about presentations. Sorry, to share with my dev team about MCP, okay, model context protocol. Okay, so if you already have content, you can skip this part, but I have nothing. I just have the topic on my hand, so that I need to build it from scratch. Okay, 6 to 8 page should be enough. Layout content, okay, contents. Okay, and then ChatGPT going to research suggested layout, right? With page 1 title introduction, page 2 why MCP, page 3 core concept, page 4 how MCP work, page 5 key feature, Page 6 use case for that team, page 7 current state and ecosystem, and then next step for our team. Okay, awesome. So okay, we can pick up from there, or maybe like if you are not satisfied with the content, you can revise like sending some more prompt to ChatGPT. But like yeah, so to keep the video simple, I will start with this one. So a page, right? Assume that the content is like enough for us, right? Okay, then next I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to like, hey, let's create presentations slide for me with a PowerPoint. PPTX using professional design. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, and then first we are going to ask they to, and then give me the file. Give me the file to download, and then see how it works. Okay. So yeah, of course, like ChatGPT, able to generate the PowerPoint 5 with the prompt with the content, but like let's see how it's work. But like from my own experience, so it's not doing a very good job, right? Because like basically you cannot expect AI to generate like beautiful slide with a single prompt, and then you need to like run it again and again. But like let's see how it work. Okay. MCP presentations. Okay, so yeah, this one. So they give us like understanding and then MCP and then yeah. So it's very basic and boring slide, right? It's not what we want. So yeah, they let's try another way. So okay, they have me build generate the presentations for the MCP topic, right? Using above content and like export as HTML, TLS, and GS presentations. Okay, full screen, horizontal and vertical. Okay, layer using light theme. Okay, maybe layer green and then white, something like that. It depends on your like branding, right? And then okay, as some visualization to make slide more interest, right? Chart or maybe like SVG. Okay, something like that. Give me the html file. Okay, so now I'm asking it to generate a slide using HTML because like ChatGPT or any like or most of the AI models, they're doing very good job in writing the code, but like not very good job in generating the PowerPoint because like it's not a target, right? So press enter and see how it works. Okay. Let's stop it. Okay, and then like adjust the prompt a little bit, right? So do not need the visualization professional style. Okay, let's make the life so let's make ChatGPT life a little bit more easier by like removing the visualization at this step. Okay, and then so yeah, it's the responsibility. Just need to like generate the MCP MCP topic presentation, a slide, export at HTML, and then full screen, and using a live theme and professional style. Okay, so you're thinking. So let's talking a little about like how OpenAI processing. So depend on our prompt, right? So the model will using the auto mode here, so it will be answer instantly depend on the prompt. So if it's very simple, it will answer instantly, but like if it's a little bit complex, so it will thinking for longer for better answer. So it will be switch between two mode automatically depend on ChatGPT, right? So it will evaluate our prompt and decide which model will be create, right? And then also we can use it if you don't want to do that, so you can switch to the GPT 4.0, so with the legacy model, and then it doesn't have the uh, in thinking mode, so it's always come back with answer uh, very quick. Okay. Okay, so it's thought for training one answer and then still analyzing and then waiting for a while. Okay. Okay, awesome. So after a while that they generated a slide, and let me download a file and then let me open it. Okay. So no, where? Okay. So this is the presentation that I have. Maybe like I'm gonna open this in my here. Okay. So yeah, we have the presentation from generated by AI, the full screen, and then it's like have on a slide, right? So yeah, why MCP, car concept, how MCP work, a key feature, use case for that team, and current state. Okay, so let's say, and then next thing is something very interested, right? So we gonna, but like of course we are not happy with the that, so we're gonna open it in VS Code, and then yeah, so just go to VS Code, open it, and then back to the uh, ChatGPT, and from here you can click here and then add, right? So now you can ask. So after we link the files in the VS Code right here with the ChatGPT, we can ask ChatGPT to do something more. Okay, for example, like can you add more content to the page? Maybe like add some uh, uh, and then like uh, make the content bigger so that it fulfill the page. Okay, so now it will take into account your current uh, presentation, and then depend on our request, right? So it will apply the some change in the style, some change in the content. Okay, so that to make this line more. Okay, so it's update the we go here, we control S, and yeah, we save, and then we load it again. Okay, so now it look like a little bit bigger, right? What is MCP, core concept, how it work, key feature. Okay, so and let's say for example, like if you don't want a theme, okay, so maybe like let's add some visualizations like charts or add visual to make the slide more convincing. Okay, so yep, enter, and then yeah. Okay, so it's planning approach, and then it will generating some content, and then like we can save it and review it again. Okay, so in the previous step, like it will increase the font size, in the line spacing, and the color padding, right? Generating the chart and SCV will like take a little bit longer than usual because a lot of content need to be generated, and then I saving it, and then I back here, and then I reload it again. Okay, to see if, like, for example, like you can see that's new like workflow adding here. So we have another workflow adding here. We have a chart like look like the okay. So and then yeah, so it's adding some simple workflow, right? And then yeah, we can try to update style to follow our design. For example, I don't want green, and this is I maybe like update the style to you like navy blue as main color, and the cars should have border and heading border and use like maybe like gradients, nice gradients. Okay, something like that. Basically, you can keep asking GPT to update your presentation until you're happy with it, right? You can ask to update the content, update the design, update anything, or add more slide, or maybe remove slide, or maybe merging slide, right? So after generating, saving it, and then load it, right? So now it's like update to the navy blue theme, and then yep. So I think it pretty much it is easy, right? So you don't need to write a single line of code, right? Just prompting, right? Just generate a prompting. So you can see that like for the first try, right? We are asking it to write the presentation, but like with also with visualization. So the request is kind of like too big, and then we revise a little bit, and then we have the baseline HTML representation, and then from there we making some writing some prompt to like add the visualization to update the content to look bigger, and then we update the theme, and then we can even like merge the slide or maybe add one more slide, something like that. Maybe like I'm asking like add one more slide after in the end for Q and A and live demo MCP. Okay, uh, so for example something like that. Okay, again, writing of code. So you don't need to know HTML, HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. Okay, so it's just a tool, right? And then what you need to do is write a good prompt, and then like uh, update, and then until that the generated slide satisfy your needs. Okay. Okay, so it generate a slide, and then I reload it, and then okay, so very simple, right? Q&A and live demo. Okay, so yeah, so I think we have complete the challenge, right? So we generate the presentation slide from scratch, right? So yeah, it at good at PowerPoint, right? So you can use it to share with your team about NCP. So I didn't have any content to start, but like I'm asking ChatGPT to lay out the presentation for me with a slide, and then I'm using ChatGPT, right, again to generate the slide in the HTML format. Okay, and it's doing quite a good job, right, with the clear content and then some visualization. Of course, you can ask ChatGPT to add more, but like yeah, by just writing the prompt, and then yeah, I doing something like update the theme color, add more slide, update the layout to make it bigger and clearer, something like that. So yep, and then it's ready to use, right? So you can use it to present with your team, or maybe some like making a video like what I did right now. Okay, so hopefully with these tips, AI tips, that you can like using it to create a nice presentation and sharing more knowledge to your team, to your client, to your friends, something like that. Okay, hopefully you can follow it and then use for to create your presentation. So don't forget to follow my subscribe my YouTube channel and have a very good day. Bye bye.